Hi, I'm Adam Drake from Mugen Seiki Racing, and today I have a new product from Flashpoint RC. It's the 12mm 10th scale brass shock pistons. So here we have a closer look at the new Flashpoint 12mm 10th scale brass shock pistons. Super exciting for us because these pistons were tested and developed by newly crowned IFMAR World Champion Ryan Mayfield. This is something that we've been working on for quite a while. We've had a lot of success with the brass pistons for 8 scale. So maybe 4 or 5 months ago, we got samples of these where Ryan's been testing on and off. And he wanted us to kind of hold off on the release of these until after the World Championship, just to make sure, you know, if it plays into his favor, he kind of has an advantage over the rest of his competition. So we held off, and now these are available through Flashpoint RC as well as Mugen Racing, and will shortly be available through other shops and dealers. So we have two options with these pistons. We have a 2-hole and a 3-hole. The 2-hole pistons have two 1.5mm holes. The 3-hole piston has three 1.3mm holes. And just like with a traditional molded or machined plastic piston, you can drill these holes out. So in most conditions, Ryan said that he uses a 2-hole 1.6 or 1.7, and with the 3-hole either a 1.4 or 1.5. But we made these slightly smaller because Ryan said there are some conditions where he'll use a 2-hole 1.5 or a 3-hole 1.3. So instead of having 6 part numbers, we're just releasing at the moment the 2-hole 1.5 and 3-hole 1.3, and then you can drill the pistons accordingly. Each set of the pistons will also come with a set of bushings. If you're using the newer associated vehicles, like the B6, B64, or B5 with the V2 shock shafts, you'll need to use the bushing. And but with all the other vehicles, Yokomo, Kyosho, TLR, you won't need to use the bushing. So some of the unique features with these, obviously, it's a brass material, so the piston's considerably heavier. The piston is flat on both top and bottom, but the hole is tapered on one side. And in most conditions, you'll want to run that taper facing down so that the rebound speed is slightly faster. It also uses a rubber O-ring to kind of as a buffer so that it can't kind of scratch or gull the shock body because of the brass material. And the cool thing with these pistons is they just make the car a lot more settled and easy to drive. The additional weight will slow down the shock shaft speed, and that'll just result in a smoother, more plush, easier to drive feel on kind of a wide range of surfaces. But if your car just feels nervous, difficult to drive, this will be the way to go for any of your 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive off-road vehicles. The part number for the 2-hole piston is FP2128, and the 3-hole option is FP2129, and these are available now through flashpointrc.com.